Good morning, YouTube friends. It's Joyce from Morris Patch of Heaven Homestead, and today we're kind of going to do what we eat in a day. For those of you that do not know us, we are a large family living in the Midwest, transplants from California, and we are living on 3 acres, which we call our patch of heaven. So today we have leftover oatmeal. Today's kind of going to be what we eat in a day as far as leftovers are concerned. So I have a bunch of oatmeal that I have left over. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of mash it into this here pan. I am then going to stick it in the oven, and then I'm going to add some fruit to it, milk, honey, and I will show you what it looks like after it comes out of the oven. Here it is, all yummy and bubbly in the oven. I went ahead and put a little bit of brown sugar on it. I'm going to take it out now and put some berries on it. The kids decide they wanted some mixed berries. Baked oatmeal is always so yummy. We make extra so that we can bake it. We love it the next day. It just seems to taste so yummy, kind of crunchy on the edges. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of these frozen berries, which will melt in no time, and we'll just add a yummy little bit of crunch to this. So let me bowl some up. Okay, so there we have it, a yummy bowl of oatmeal with berries. Avonlea has a big appetite when it comes to oatmeal, so I always give her a really big bowl. It just fills the belly and just, gets a good start to the day. Okay, I'm going to get started on lunch and show you what we eat in a day of leftovers at lunchtime. Jedediah is doing morning chores on his go-kart, going to give water to the bunnies. It is frigid. It is so cold here in the Midwest. This is colder than I think it has been in many, many years. Single digits. We are getting a blizzard, so we are making sure our animals are all watered and kept warm. We have them all under tarps with heat lamps, and he is driving down there to give them water 3 times a day because it freezes so quickly. As you can tell, it's just flurrying right now, but we are due for a heavy, heavy storm. Okay, there it is. Look at the layers. Absolutely delicious. It's still really hot, or I take a bite. Ended it with some cheese on the top. This is going to be a delicious lunch from leftover potatoes with some eggs, cheese, and some leftover meat. Very, very simply done. Something you could make with veggies. You can make it any which way you want. And look at that. Came out nice and clean. Okay, I'm making my breakfast. I'm trying to do more low carb. That is some grass-fed butter with our farm fresh eggs. I'm going to have that with some sauerkraut and a little Laughing Cow cheese wedge and probably some jalapenos. But they're not the real spicy ones, or I don't think I could do it, but that's Mama's breakfast, usually each morning. Okay, now I'm going to take the leftover oatmeal and we are going to make muffins. Nothing ever goes to waste. I've got 1.5 cups of leftover oatmeal in there. I have half a cup of our sourdough starter, as you can see here. Now I'm going to feed it. And I have flour, eggs. I'm going to put in some sweetener. I have olive oil in there. All of this yummy stuff that is going to become a bunch of muffins for us for tomorrow. Our yummy batter right there, and now we are putting it into our muffin tins to make yummy chocolate chip oatmeal muffins. Okay, for our leftover dinner, we are having a black bean chili, and that is simply black beans with some of our homemade tomatoes, onions, garlic, some peppers, and then I make our own chili seasoning with cumin, chili powder, garlic powder, paprika, and yeah. So that's what we're going to have with Fritos. So we're going to make a Frito pie, and then Mommy's going to have an acorn squash soup, which is an acorn squash that I made with some coconut milk, some seasonings, and yeah, I'm good to go. Sorry, that's Emmy. She's a little excited. Okay. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do our Frito pie. I've got some Fritos in the bowl. Yes, you're just a little excited. And then I'm going to spoon up some of our chili. This is one of our favorite dishes, is to have Frito pie. And so we just put a couple good dollops on there. Then we will add some plain yogurt, which we use instead of sour cream. A good dollop of that. And then on top of that, we'll add a good helping of white cheddar cheese. So anyway, this has been a day of what we do with leftovers, a day of our meals. So I just wanted to share that with you. So breakfast was leftover oatmeal that we then turned into leftover oatmeal muffins. And then for lunch, we made a potato, egg, and cheese casserole from leftover baked potatoes. We actually have some of that left. As you can tell, that will be tomorrow for breakfast as well, which is so nice because I will just refrigerate that. And then for supper, we are going to have Frito pie with leftover chili. So guys, just because you haven't planned anything for your meal that day, there's leftovers that you can dig out of the refrigerator and make delicious meals for your family. Very, very simply done. This is kind of a day, this is kind of how we do our meals, leftover meals, and I just wanted to share that with you. And I love taking you along and just showing you how you can feed your family for cheap and with leftovers, and feed them nutritious meals, and you don't have to go out and grab something just because you forgot to plan something. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end for now. We pray blessings over your family. We hope that you all are doing well. Again, we love to pray for you. If you have any prayer requests, please put them in the description box below, and we will pray for your family, because that is something that we are to do for one another. But ring that notification bell and you will be notified when we have another video. Until next time, guys, God bless you.